Hello, everybody. I'm JP Cahalan with XOI Technologies. Wanted to kind of talk about shoulder season and how XOI and the data that's being collected can be utilized to better engage your end customers through this tool. So for those of you that invested in the Insights and Journeyman platform, when you take pictures of data plates, you get the make, model, serial, and manufacturing year for train carrier York, Goodman Manor, Lennox Steichen, Raymond Rood, Bryant, and McQuay. This data is accessible along with knowing the address and the location. So as you think about capital planning, being able to grab this data and understand it, you can present this to your customer to allow them to know where their exposure exists. Well, one of the other things about the Insights platform is you actually have the ability to access service bulletins for train, carrier, and Daikin. So when you approach a customer, you can actually say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, here is your particular end of life opportunities where we have exposure because of the age of the equipment. Here's also some service bulletins that exist on these exact same pieces of equipment. So as we think about what could be done, the factory is saying there's these problems. I don't know if we should do that as opposed to just replacing the entirety of the unit based on it being 15 years old, so on and so forth. So that is a great way to utilize the information being surfaced automatically through XOI to drive value for your customers in regards to their capital planning and taking the best care of their facilities and their people. The other thing I would consider with XOI, especially if your technicians have been capturing recommendations through XOI, search for particular accounts and get the history of what has been quoted inside of XOI, and then use that as well. Search filter that, be able to search for the type of workflow and the customer name or the address and pull those up and review that with your customer to help inform and make the decision around replace versus repair.